Sorry. Okay, so before we ask question, we're going to have, remember we stopped the first session, so the next question will come after this session. So now, you listen while I teach. And when I'm done teaching, you can ask your question. Don't worry, just write it down. You can jot out. So that you won't forget. Write down your questions. Write down. So, we're going to continue from where we stopped the last time. We said we're going to look at the brand proper. I gave us assignment yesterday, and I expect to see the assignments now. Chibuzo, what's the name of your brand?
It's a brown chili.
Brown chili. Okay. Do you think brown chili is what motivates you? What's your motivation behind the name?
Brown chili is actually a vegetable.
Brown chili is a vegetable.
It's in the family of chili.
Okay.
So we have green chili pepper, have red, have I have to search for it before I discover that.
Brown chili pepper.
So I don't know.
Okay. Did you bother to check online? Please, let's stop all distractions, please. Did you bother to check online?
Yes.
You checked online. Nobody is attached to just you. Okay. So, what are your products?
I would say foods.
What kind of food?
African, Nigerian, African dishes.
So, how does your name connect with your products?
Just the brown chili pepper, actually, I still use it in making food.
Okay, you use brown chili pepper to make food. So, why should I come? Why should I patronize you?
Just, this brown chili, okay, my food are nice.
I eat nice food every day.
I would like you to check on this new recipe which I have.
New recipe. How do you make me to understand? I don't want to try a new recipe. There must be something different from with what you're coming up with compared to other competitors. All right, while you're thinking, let me move to smart. Smart chops. Wow. The chops is very smart, right?
Yes.
Interesting. And you think that name is not taken already? Have you been doing anything?
There's a name like that.
There's a name like,
Yes,
and you think they will approve that name for you? You think they will approve that name for you? Have you been doing anything online with smart chops? You've taken it online. I'll tell you that there is a possibility that name is not available. When you go check on CAC, there's possibility that is not available. There's possibility. So what I encourage people is that, do you want to ask me a question? All right. What I usually encourage people is that when you have a particular brand and you've been using the brand, and there's possibility that that brand is taken and that name is taken, you have options. You can come up with several names so that in case that one is already taken, but don't allow it to take too long because now you're a student, you want to launch out now. So for you to ensure that you do the right thing. Now, what are your products and services? Snacks. So you'll be doing what? You'll be selling snacks and also food. So what kind of snacks? Are you talking about finger foods or pastries? That's a full kitchen. All right. So why should I patronize smart food? Because I don't want to eat smart. When you say smart, what do you mean smart? When I see it. So, okay, so when I see it and I like to eat that kind of food, what is going to make me want to like it? What is that thing that you're adding to it that will make me to want to like it? But I'll first of all like it before tasting it now.
Yeah, you see it first. When you taste, then you see.
So what am I going to see?
When you see the, like, when I present the package to you, you will be attracted with the taste. And when you taste it, then you see the difference from the ones you eat.
Let's leave it for now. Bidem. Bidex. All right, let's hear you. Bidex cake. So, Bidex cake. Are you sure Bidex cake is not taken already? You think it's unique to you? Huh? You're very sure? We can do the check after now. Yes, we'll do the check after now. I'll check for all of you guys. I'll check for you to know if all right. So Bidex cake. Just cake. Do you want to do food? And you already limited yourself to cake with your name. No. If you're telling people that it's Bidex cake, do you know what that means? If you're telling people it's Bidex cake, you've already limited your business. You're already telling them that what you do is cake. So anybody that is thinking of cake, they will come to you. Anybody that is thinking of food, they won't come to you because they think that you do cake. So why you're still thinking of what you do? Esther, Esther Delight. I bet you that I have 70%, 70%. Is that what? I'm not sure that you have Esther Delight. That name is unique to you. So why not think of something else while I go to Annie? Create something interesting. One of the things that you must try to do with your name, try to make your name attractive. I'm not saying that Esther Delight is not attractive, but don't get me wrong. But try to ensure that it's something that people would want to. It's not common. It's something that is going to optimize for you. That is going to, Esther Delight could just be anything. It could be a fashion store. It could be anything at all. Esther Delight. So you need to be creative. Do you know the name of my company? The name of my company, I have three companies. One business name, two business names and one limited liability company. And one of them, the one that is presenting to you is called Elite Mall. Elite More. It's it's a nice name. You like the name. You ask me like what's Elite More? It's just more of the elite. That's it. That's what it means. More of the elite. We need more of the elite. So that's why Elite More is a consulting firm. So the more we consult, people will have more of the elite. Now you see the concept behind the name. So that when you are creating a name, you don't just create name because you want to create name. You create name because you want there's something around that name that is unique. That if you're selling it to somebody will like, wow, what's the meaning of your name? We all have names, and our name is attached to a particular meaning. If I ask you Bidemi, you'll tell me the meaning of your name. Also, your company should, in naming your company, you need something that will have meaning, and that meaning should convey the reason why you're doing business. Do you understand? Annie, you have two names. Okay. Shoot. Huh? Booker by Anne. Why Booker by? I hear a lot of something by, this one by. A lot of people do by in Abuja. This by. And what? Local rice. Only. Unique selling points. Local rice. So when I come to your restaurant, it's possible that you're going to serve me ofada rice served with leaf, with ofada sauce, and all the things around it is going to be local. And the red orange rice. Interesting. You got that from me yesterday. No. You got that from me yesterday. You got that from me yesterday. Okay. No, all right. Oh, it's a joint venture. No, you said we. No, I'm aware. Oh, you're aware. Okay, that she's doing it already. Yeah. All right. The other one is what? Annie's Confessionaries. Okay. Annie's Confessionaries. You think that is available? You think that name is available? You can fly with it. You sure? Okay, we'll confirm. So you've done well in creating. You saw what she did? Unique selling points. Something should take me to our restaurant. There's that particular, when you go to Ibadan and you go to the local market in Ibadan and you want to eat those local rice that when they are done cooking the rice, they put it in this leaf and wrap it, and they will now arrange it. Anytime you want to buy, it's still hot. They will just open the leaf, put the stew, and you enjoy it. So you can bring in such. So anybody that wants to eat that kind of meal, they'll just think of as food. Do you get? That is what is known as unique selling point. Something that is unique to you alone. That's how to do business. That's how to create a product. Aliyah. Yes, sir. Okay, I have to. Okay. One already. My kitchen, the culinary La Joselle. La Joselle. All right. That's kind of unique. That's unique. African dishes. Okay. Those. So that's going to be unique to you. Okay. So you'll be doing more of Edo kitchen. Not Edo kitchen. It will be part of it.
Yes. And hopefully like
Granite soup, black soup.
I have a Tuesday collection.
Just J. Okay.
Right, okay. Yes.
All right.
That one is already, I'm just trying to that one
Okay. Doris, what's your product and what's your brand?
My brand name is the foodie. No, the foodie. Okay,
The food is, and you think it's available?
I don't know. I can change anything.
So what do you do?
Okay, I was focused on cakes and continental dishes. But my African dishes were mainly on rice
Oh, that's everything now.
and yeah,
Everything. Everybody eats rice and soups. That's the only thing you get in the restaurant.
yeah, like that's it. Like,
It's not unique. We all go to restaurants to eat rice and soups. Yeah. What's the unique thing? Huh?
we are served. Go to a restaurant.
All right.
The unique is in the taste.
I'm still coming. I know we still have one more. I'm going to come back to that. I'm going to come back to that. You're still going to tell us your own. So let's just push this quickly so that we'll understand. Remember, I said we should all think. We should all think. So while you're thinking, listen to this. A brand is a set of expectations, memories, theories, and relationships that, taken together, account for a customer's decision to choose one product or services over another. My mentor said it. His name is Seth Godin. You can go and check Seth Godin on Google. Search for his name. You see there. He said a brand is a set of expectations. Expectation. So when you are creating a brand, a set of expectations. People are expecting something from your brand. Memories, stories, and relationships. That when you put all of this together, it's going to what? Account for consumers' decision. The reason I want to patronize him, his product, is because everything, my expectation is being met anytime I go there. I usually have memories of going there. I have a lot of stories around his brand and relationship. Whenever I go there, I have friends. The people I meet there, the people who attend to me, and all of that. So, what then is a brand? A brand refers to the perceived image and subsequent emotional response to a company. Perceived image, what you think about this company. That is why when you are building a brand, you don't just build a brand. A name is just an aspect of it, of a brand. A name is just an aspect of it, but perceived image and subsequent response. And of course, the emotion. Emotion is very important. That is why somebody will love something and the person will just have, no matter what you do to them, they will still keep coming back because they are emotionally attached to that brand. Until somebody is emotionally attached to what you're selling, you don't have a brand. A brand is a name, term, design, symbol, or any other feature that distinguish one sellers to another. Is what? A name, term, design. The name. That is why when you go to CAC, when you want to register your company, if that name is available, they won't give that name to you. They won't register that. They will tell you that it's available. Why? Because your name should be unique to your company. It should be unique to you alone. No two organizations will bear the same name.
If you put a comma or something.
No, at least something must differentiate it. Not even a comma. Something is beyond a comma. Something must differentiate that brand from. So it must be unique. Term, design, symbol, no matter how closely related they look, even if they are using the same color, even if, but something must be different. In as much as Airtel is using, Etisalat is using green, Glow is also using green, but the shade of green is different. So what is a brand? It is a process. Now, we've looked at brand as a definition. Now we're looking at branding. There's a difference between brand and branding. Now, it is the process involved in creating a brand. So, brand is what? Is the final thing. When you have done creating this process, you have a brand. So, the process of creating a brand is known as what? Branding. So, it is a process of creating a brand for a company in the consumer's mind. So, in creating branding, is beyond just design, it's beyond logo. Is also something you create in the consumer's mind. So branding is everyday thing. Branding is everyday thing. It's what you do every day when you go to your office. When you start with whatever you're doing, is everyday thing. It's a continuous process. You're putting this in order, you're bringing in something unique, something different. Because it is that unique thing, that different thing that you are creating every day. So that is why when you go to your office, when you start your brand, you are thinking of what can I do? What is the new thing I can do? So when you do that, that thing is unique to you and becomes your what? Your brand. So with that now, you now start creating what is known as what? Brand identity. That people can identify your brand for that unique thing that you have already created. The main aim of branding is to create strong presence in the market. Strong presence in the market. When MTN came, they had lots of competitors. Even till now. And they are still there. Relax. We're not going to put that to argument. That's your own opinion. Some persons will tell you that their own is still the best. So leave that opinion for people. But the truth about it is that they are all unique in their ways. All of them. They are all unique. You tell this one, you tell you that I prefer Airtel. Another person will say I prefer him. They are all unique in their ways. But whether you like it or not, when you create a brand and that brand lives in the heart of people, years and years again, over and over again, people will still be patronizing that brand. Why? Because of their strong presence in the market. E.g., who can tell me? MTN.
Yes.
Of MTN. All right. Should I tell you one of the strongest brands in the world, especially in Nigeria? Coca-Cola is strong. But I'm going to tell you this, and it's going to make you laugh.
Pick me.
Yeah, Picnic is strong. Lion Sugar.
That could have pushed it.
Lion Sugar.
I have this
Lion Sugar. Do you know why I said Lion Sugar? Lion Sugar, they are still maintaining the same pack.
Yes.
That old blue pack, they are still the same thing. They are still there. They've not changed anything. Yet you go to market without adverts and they buy.
And I love that.
And the hospitals advise you to go for that sugar.
Only one cube like this.
So I remember, I want to say something. Can I say?
You go ahead.
Do you know why I chose?
Relax. No, I'm just telling you that sometimes you think that branding is all about spending money, doing designs, and everything. It's beyond your design. These people, they have not changed their logo, they have not changed their pack, yet they are still selling without anything. So it's the emotional attachment people have towards your brand. I don't know if you understand. People, they will tell you, our fathers will tell you that Shinap is still the best. No matter the thing you buy, that local gin, in your wedding list, they will still put it there.
Yes. If you don't get that one, you're not buying.
You have offended the gods.
That is not the first trick. That is your business. You have to buy it.
They will still tell you that you have to. If you go to the village, you will still see that they will still put they will tell you Shinaps. No, they will write the name there. Even if you are telling them, okay, there are other vodka, Chelsea, and all of that, they will say no Shinaps. They will put it there. Why?
What the gods think.
Because they are emotionally attached to it. So it's not about branding your business. So branding your business, before you commence on your brand building process, you have to analyze your business with written business plan. So before you start branding, before you say that you want to start branding and start spending money, you need a written business plan. Get a written business plan. I told us yesterday about the written business plan, including marketing plan, in order to check if company is suitable for branding. There are some companies you don't really need to do a lot of spending and branding and all. There are some businesses. There are some businesses that you don't really need to. So you need to sit down, do your market analysis, do your plan. If you see that, okay, this thing does not really need much of, because there's a way you will brand your business, nobody will come. I can tell you that. Sometimes you over-brand to the extent that nobody is coming. You scare them. You'll think that, yes, you scare them. They'll think that, no, this place is, and you are telling people to come buy your product. But because you have over-brand, now they are thinking that you're expensive. So you need to do your market research. Know who you are selling this product to. For instance, now in Abuja, if you want to sell your product to people around Karimo, and you want to start selling cakes, and you brand everything, and of course you are going to put all of the spending, all of the money that you're going to spend in branding, you're going to put it there. It's going to make that thing very, very expensive. It's going to make it expensive. So why not just do a little, maybe sticker, and just stick in just your name, phone number, and everything, and ensure that it's affordable for them. It's good. All you need is your ROI, return on your investment. You invested social amount. Another thing, for Igbo, for the average Igbo man, you say market must move market. My products must move in the market. So your products must move in the market. If your product is not moving in the market, and what they are looking for is what? Turnover. What they are looking for is turnover. That each time I take my goods out, no matter the profit, no matter how small the profit is, the main thing is what? The turnover. People are buying. Today, I've been able to sell 1,000. And in that 1,000, my profit is 1 naira or 2 naira. But add the 1 naira to 1,000. They are good with it. But you now, you want to sell your product. You want to sell it at the rate of 1,000 naira. And you want to sell it at 5,000 naira. It's only 2 people. Who is doing business? During the market plan preparation, you have to be clear about your objectives and how you're going to achieve them. A good marketing plan should contain business analysis. Your business analysis. And looking at your business analysis, you must identify your SWOT analysis. What is SWOT analysis? You're talking about your strength, your weakness, your opportunity, and your threat. You need to look at that. So market overview. You need to do an overview of the market. Customers, competitors, external factors. Don't think that competitors, they are there to fight you. A lot of people think that, we have this mentality in Nigeria that the moment somebody is doing the same thing that person is your enemy. No, they are not your enemy.
That is common in Abuja.
Your competitors are not your enemies.
They are not. In Lagos, I found out that even in a house, between one, they are selling like 3 shops, they are selling the same thing. But one thing with them, this one doesn't have. You go to this place and go and get.
I did it yesterday, right? Then marketing strategy, marketing mix. What are the marketing mix?
product price is promotion info.
Good. You're here with me. You're here with me. Then specific activities. Specific activities. What are the specific things that you'll be doing to achieve marketing objectives? There are specific things you're going to be doing to achieve your marketing. You're going to be running campaign. You're going to be talking to people. You're going to run ads. You're going to do designs. All of this. You're going to print t-shirts. All of that, you have to put it in your plan. Then finances, planning marketing budgets. You need a budget. Also, then monitoring activities. You need to monitor your activities regularly. Do you understand? That's monitor. Remember I talked about KPIs. That's monitoring your activities, knowing if your investment is actually yielding results. What is brand strategy? Now, looking at brand strategy, your brand strategy defines what you stand for. Yes, your brand strategies define what you stand for. As an organization, you need to stand for something. As a brand, you need to stand for something. A promise you make. What is your promise? If you tell them that you are going to serve them good food, is that your promise? Then you keep to it. If you tell them that you're going to serve them affordable food, tomorrow you won't go. You don't just change it and say that, okay, this time we're not doing affordable food anymore. Nigeria don't yaga yaga and all of this. No, you don't do that. What you are going to do is that to see how you can still cut down, how you can still sell quality food with good cost. All you need to do is to know how to manage around whatever is happening. So if you say that you're going to serve them healthy food, tomorrow you won't start adding seasoning powder in your food, knowing that this is what you told them before. You said that, our food we serve green. Everything is green. We do green, healthy living and all of that. Tomorrow now you say, okay, because people are demanding for this, and now we want to start adding juice pack. All those ones in the pack. We want to start adding not fresh juice anymore because they are not fruits. We cannot get oranges in the market. So now we have other mixtures. You said you serve green. The moment you get that wrong, people will start doubting you and will start leaving your product. So if you tell them that this is what you're going to do, stick to it. Your logo, your color, your slogan. Everything is inclusive in what? Your brand strategy. The images you convey, the messages you deliver to your website, proposals and campaigns, your messages, all of this. The way your employees interact with customers is very, very important. I told us yesterday, one bad employee can bring down an organization. You don't need a lot of it. One bad employee that has Ogbanje spirit from village, you just bring the person and you collapse your business. You talk and talk and talk and talk. Amen. And what I tell people, when you're setting up, no matter how small your business is, no matter how small, try as much as possible to work with organizational policy. Ensure that you have policy that runs your organization. Else, my dear, you'll be talking every day. Let your policy do the talking. If you say that you have no stealing policy and somebody steals in your organization, if you say that if you steal, you are out, it means that you're out. If you say that is the moment they break anything, they have to pay and deduct. And when you are employing them, they see it. When they break anything, you deduct from their salary. It's very simple. So when you start that from the beginning, they will know that, this place that we're coming to work with, this is the policy. So they will read it and understand it. That way, everybody, we're all on the same page. We don't have to start arguing. It's too much talking and arguments and all of that. It will even wear you out. When you're supposed to be thinking of productivity, you're thinking of resolving issues. A customer's opinion of you versus your competitors, whether you like it or not, they always put it side by side. Your brand and other brand, they have tasted a lot. They don't eat ogbono somewhere. They don't eat your own ogbono. Now, what's the difference between your ogbono and another person's ogbono? They will put it side by side. And one thing, common thing is Abuja is I just so love Abuja. It's so wonderful. If a new joint is starting up somewhere, you just see everybody will just drive all will lead to that place. And after after a while, they will move. Everybody's exodus. It's exodus. But something you can find a way to keep them. You can find a way. And when they are doing that, it's comparison. That place where we go that time. Hey, boy, you see that place? There's something I don't like. Whether you like it or not, it's just one small thing. Nothing serious. But as much as possible, try and see how you can keep them. It's a brand. Attach them to your brand. So what do you do? How do you create a brand? You listen. You do what? You listen. This is a unique story behind your brand and your business. What is it? And how do you tell it? What is it? How do you tell it? You need to understand your brand yourself before you start telling people stories about it. If you don't understand what you're doing, how will you pass the message to other people? If you're not convinced about your product, how will you convince other people to buy your product, whether online or offline? So you need to be convinced. You need to know where you're coming from. You need to have a story. Why did you create this product? Why did you create this brand? Did you create this brand to help people? Are you running NGO? If you are running NGO, say no problem, I'm running NGO. So that when people come to you, you know that okay, these services we are going to be rendering it free for them. But if it's not NGO, you need a price tag to it. And when you have a price tag to it, ensure that it's something that people can pay. What is the story behind your brand? Why did you create that brand? Did you create this brand because you saw a need for that particular product? These are things that you need to understand. Interpret, simplify. So you need to interpret by what? Simplifying. Your customer need to know who you are. How can we still distill your story to its basic elements? Yes. We are going to check every product has its origin. It will surprise you that the 5 model sauce actually came from a particular origin. Go and check. Do your research. Hollandaise, bechamel, all of that. Do your research from a particular source. If you say that, okay, you want to create your brand, you're creating a particular brand, your brand should have an origin. Why are you creating that brand? Somebody that gave me something very, very interesting. Annie gave me something very, very interesting about her brand. She can go back now and tell the story of how people were serving food, rice, using leaf. She can tell a story about that. And that will be our brand story. And it will remind somebody, maybe your grandfather told you how they used to live. Now you're going, you just want to have that experience that your grandfather had. I don't know. It could be your story that is going to attach somebody to you. That like, hey, anytime I go to a restaurant, I just remember those days when we were in the village. Develop. The next thing, when you are done, interpret. So you listen, you interpret whatever your story is. Then you develop it. You develop it using what? Design. We know the essence of your brand, but what forms and colors best express it. If you're doing that, we know what you're doing, but what kind of color or forms best express it? If you're saying that, okay, I want to start serving people healthy dishes, what color best express it? Green. We're going green. We're going organic. Right? We're going organic. So green will go with it. So your color should follow what? Your message. Your color should follow your message. So that you won't tell them that you're going organic and you're using red. The next thing you do is you evaluate. So you evaluate. When you evaluate, you collaborate. The images should match the vision. Your image, the image to match your vision. What is the vision? If you say that you're going green, what kind of setting are you want? The image that you're going to use. You want to use green environment, right? You want to use green. If you say that you want is a village setting, You want to people when they come, the image they see, they have in the village setting. You won't go about and start using a lot of English things in your restaurant. If you say that, okay, we're going local, you want to do some bamboo, you want to put in all of those, yeah, carpet and grass, Ankara design and all of that, so that it will give them that village setting and all of that. If you're going to serve them drinks, you don't want to use the normal cup, you want something different, something they use in the village. You want to go as local as possible so that when you, even your design, any design you're dishing out, you still want to use that local African designs. It's not English this time. So when you evaluate it, you collaborate. Collaboration means that your design should be able to mix with their feeling, should be able to engage them, should be able to make them to talk. Then deliver, implement. Consistency is key. Put the pieces in place so every aspect of your brand speaks with one voice. So what you're going to do is that all of the bits and pieces everywhere, you put them together. Your brand voice, your logo, your slogan, everything should sound as one. And that is one. It should sound as what? Healthy living. It should sound as healthy living. No matter what you're putting, if you say that it's green, you're going green, everything that you're going to be putting together, you're going to be pulling quite a lot of things together. Everything should summarize into what your vision is. So now we're going further to look at how to create vision. How do we create vision? What does it mean to create vision? What are the things that we need to look at when we're talking about vision? Now, I'm going to throw a question to us. Before, we've heard about vision statement. Jojo, nice to have you here today. Thank you for coming late. So, can you tell us, you've heard of that word, vision statement, before. What does it mean? What's your concept of vision statement?
Means, let's say, okay, from your vision statement.
For mine?
Okay. Okay, from one vision statement.
Okay.
Whoever wants to eat in that restaurant, I don't know if
Okay, define.
a vision statement is what the brand stands for. They are expressing themselves to their clients, telling them what they stand for, and then their aim. Take for instance, okay, a brand that does not discriminate, like they can accommodate everybody that wants to patronize them. They are telling now their customers. I don't know I don't know how to explain it. The vision is that
Esther, do you want to try? Because I see you reading my slide. At least you've read enough to know what a vision is. You don't want to try?
to bring together everything healthy, fresh, something like that.
They are seeing it behind your goals, your future, everything. How do you see your? Thank you for reading. Okay, I'm going to come down to what we do so that I can explain this. Now, okay, you have something to say.
Yes, regarding the vision.
Okay, can I?
Looking at what you displayed there. From my own thinking.
Okay.
I don't know whether that's how it is. Maybe anybody has seen it, but I take, for instance, MTN.
Yeah.
Like MTN, there's something about them. Like actually, they have a slogan like everywhere. Like their vision is like to they want to plant their network around, like the whole world. That wherever you are, you'll be able to access their network. That's why that everywhere you go, It's always attached to them.
Slogan. That one, the everywhere you go is their slogan. But that's actually carved out from their vision. Now, let me explain this to you in our own terms, since we are chefs. This afternoon, I would like to eat, maybe because I'm from Delta State. Yeah. Huh? Never mind. and uh, and where I come from, we like ogbono soup very well. So maybe I'll like to eat ogbono soup with not the normal lele they sell around there, with uh, the one from my place. If you eat it, you will not want to eat another lele. No. As a fufu, akpu fufu. So I like to eat it, but not too hard. So with a lot of things inside the ogbono soup. Yeah. Obstacles. What is that? My vision. I see myself eating ogbono soup with all of that.